Hi guys, Chenge here. Welcome to my channel. This is clearly a thing now, and I am absolutely here for it. So, we are in the month of love. I mean, if you hadn't picked it up from my limited edition No Excuses t shirt, I am absolutely here for people that stand behind their businesses. If you are a creator, if you do anything really that brings you income, especially, you need to stand on business 10 toes down. And I stand on No Excuses through and through. So this is our newest baby, limited edition, like I said. So it will only be available for a very short time. But I love it and I'm here for it. So today, while we are talking about love, I am going to talk to you about 5 things you need to know so that you don't turn what you love into the thing that you absolutely hate. Because sometimes that can happen. And I've been through my fair share of what I love, just turning and becoming something I don't enjoy anymore. And it's lessons that I've learned along the way. So if you're somebody who is creative, someone who is working for themselves, or someone who's just trying to figure things out as they go, then this right here conversation is for you. So, first things first, set boundaries. There are certain things that you just should not allow to happen at any point, at any time, at any stage. And the top of that list is disrespect. No one should disrespect you. No one should disrespect your craft because that is who you are. And if you are a person that is intertwined with their business, like what I do, I am the face of my business, I'm the face of my brand. So if you disrespect my business, you disrespect me. If you disrespect me, you disrespect my business. And I stand on my business. So in my mind, I'm just like, so what are you trying to do? Like, this is who I am. You might not agree with how I do things. You might not agree with how I approach things, but there should always be a certain level of respect and just basic human decency, which is something that the internet has just made like non-existent to a lot of people. Just because people know that they can't catch hands over the internet, they come and say whatever they want to say. And it's wild to me because some of the things that people say in those comment sections, they would never say to your face or to my face. So people get hella comfortable going past people's boundaries. And if you allow for people to disrespect you, then you'll find that you'll end up hating what you do because you then start to actually wonder, Kuti, what I am doing, is it actually worth it? Does it mean something? Is this my purpose? Am I supposed to be going through this? Doing this, pursuing what you love, pursuing your interests, it's never going to be easy. But make it a bit easier on yourself by refusing for people to disrespect you. Because, why you? No one should be going through that. And then if you are in the fitness business, your body is an asset in any business, really. You should be taking care of yourselves, guys. Anyway, just in life, J. But if you're in fitness like me, I learned the hard way. There's a time I had 3 back-to-back classes, and I think it was step and dance and step. And those classes are very high impact. And in Inini, I go all out when it comes to my sessions. And there's a point where I actually hurt my knees to a point where I could not walk properly. Whenever I tried to do any movement, I was in so much pain. And that's because I did not set those boundaries and I overexerted myself. I just didn't take a step back to rest and to actually assess, do I actually need to do this? So you can say no to certain opportunities if they actually put you at risk physically, mentally, emotionally. Some things are not worth it. Say it with me. Some things are not worth it. Thank you. So you are allowed to fire clients. I am a very big advocate for firing clients that are problematic because I am not the one. I am not the one that you are going to stress and disrespect and not pay fairly. So your body is an asset, and not just physically but mentally too. Where you feel like you're being respected, where you're given creative control, where you're trusted to deliver. Because why did you come to me if you didn't think that I would deliver? Right? So if you know that you are coming to Chenge, you know that you're getting the 5-star, 10-star, Michelin star treatment. And I can only give you that if you also do your part. And that is to trust me and to pay me my dues. And then we just have a conversation and see what you want done. But manje, because I am such a chalant person, and coming on when I was on the come up, I would sacrifice myself and my income because I wanted to give people a good experience. Because what happens is usually the people that are actually paying are not a part of the experience. And I had an issue like that with a church. We shall not name names, but these people put me through the ringer. I was waking up, guys, in winter with my baby. I think at that time she was 2, and this would be on a Sunday morning, and we would have sessions, and I had to change my lifestyle for this. So I couldn't go out on a Saturday because I knew I had work on a Sunday. And then Sunday, I was also sacrificing my church time because by the time we were done, I was tired. I would just have to carry my whole family to go to this session and to give 100% for people that were not paying me. Yeah. I felt that you were like, why? But because I was like, no, these are church people. Surely they're going to cheat. They're going to honor their word. In business, there is no church people. Business is business at the end of the day. And it should be carried out as such. But I learned the hard way. I had to beg for my money. I had to come online and be like, yo, this is what small creators go through. And then I had other people who then fought for me in my corner that knew those people. That was the only way I got my money. And even then, it didn't come kawan. It came like that. And I was just like, I don't like this anymore. And the moment I get to that point where I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore, then it's like, but this is my purpose, What else can I do? Because I don't see myself going back to corporate like a 9-to-5 type, maybe with freedom, maybe in a different life in a couple of years. You never know where life takes you. But at that time, I just couldn't see that happening for me. So I was just like, I don't like doing this anymore. And I remember I stopped doing sessions for a while because it really broke me. And I was just going through it, guys. It was such a terrible experience. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So on that one, set boundaries, and some things you don't have to take. And then over access, because I am my brand. At times people want to make me their person. I'm still an individual who has her own interests and who has her own boundaries, and it's like I'm not allowed to have a bad day. When people know you, it's like you should always be happy. And there's a time when I was like in a dingy place in downtown. Like I was literally minding my business, looking for things for my family. When you have to save the coins and you have to go to those places, that's where I was. And then this man just walks up to me and he's like, Kwa muskutamba one, why are you not dancing? Excuse me, sir. What do you think this is? Do you really think I'll just be dancing by every random corner? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, guys, it's ridiculous. And then this whole business of people being able to access you on WhatsApp. One of the worst things I ever did to myself was attach my WhatsApp number to my social media platforms. I have since changed it, but guys, people get too comfortable. Men, especially men, fear men. Me, I have no words. The things that I've seen on my phone, the things that I've seen. No, guys. So I am so glad I changed my number because now I know peace. It's not hey, hi, hey, hi. 50 highs in one day from different countries. You're like, guys, I am one person. I am one person. And also, I don't want to do this. I don't need to deal with this. So I'm just going to get somebody to respond because people think that they're talking to me. What makes you think that you're always going to be talking to me? Let's talk about that. Because I'm just one person. And since it's a business line, I am going to deal with it in a business way. So you won't just be talking to me the entire time. So come correct. Come correct. These love proposals, hey, hi, come to my country, hey, are you married? Hey, do this, do that. Hey. Mind your business. Mind your business. Don't get too comfortable in people's business. If you don't know what I said, ask someone. Right, routine. We're now on number 3. Routine can quietly kill joy. And I've noticed this, especially with my Afrobeats classes. Not Afrobeats, my bad. My Afro step classes, which I don't do many of anymore because my knees, if you see me doing a step class, it's because I really love you guys. If you see me doing that class, I've got genuine love. So I get bored easily. And I know this about myself. So you find that I will have different routines for different classes and different spaces. And I will try to switch things up so that I stay enjoying what I am doing. Because sometimes if you're just doing the same thing, the same way, no iteration, no learning, no tweaking things, it becomes so boring and so monotonous. And then you're like, okay, now what? And I think if you remember when I was talking about the jobs that I've been through, that's what radio became for me. It was, I know this is the presenting format, this is the scripting format, and because it's national radio as well, you don't have much freedom to just say whatever you want and do whatever you want. So it was very limited. And for someone like me, I need freedom. I need to be able to tweak things and to shake things up just a little bit because why not? So I found that routine, it kills passion. It kills love. Guys, even in your relationships, shake things up. Shake things up because monotony, it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not fun. So, I mean, it's true, you know, for relationships, it's true for friendships, it's true for families, it's true across the board. So shake things up. But now, there's a gym I used to work in. And the one time I tweaked things just to make things interesting, did I not get complaints? And what did I end up doing? I left. Because you're not going to do me like that. You are not going to do me like that. I am giving you my best. I am making sure that the experience is different. And then when I do that, you report me as if you have the structure of my class. Like you didn't even bother come to me and ask me why I did what I did. And then next thing you are reporting me to the management. Chisara, I can't Jimmy. Me, I will leave, guys. I do not stay in places where I am disrespected. I do not stay in places where I am not communicated to because it's just a simple conversation. Why did you do what you did? It's that simple. But I won't stand for that. I will leave. And you know, at the moment you leave certain places, certain doors start to open. So, you know, take risks, guys. Risks pay off sometimes. And I am a testimony. If I never left, God knows where I would be right now with those people. But I'm glad I left. And then identity and work. Like I keep saying, I am my job. But when I'm not doing my job, who am I? Whomst am I? So it's one of those things where you can become so attached to a label or a title such that you forget who you are when you're actually not doing what you're doing. And when you go through those difficult times and you're being disrespected and things are just not working out the way you want them to work out, because these things will happen in business when the bookings are not coming and all that and all that and all that, you still need to be very safe and secure in who you are, enough to know that this doesn't faze me. This is actually not me. It's a part of me. It's a part of me that can change. It's a part of me that can grow. It's also a part of me that can die. So you must be comfortable with the idea of actually switching and changing things around as you go and as you grow. But then who you are at the core is not supposed to change. That person should be rooted in whatever it is. I read a quote the other day where it's like, all your childhood interests, like when you grow up, it's like finding your way back to that. Before you were told, no, you're supposed to do this. No, you're supposed to do that. No, you're supposed to become this person, that person. And for me, that has been coloring. I absolutely love coloring. And now I keep buying coloring books. And I'm just like, I used to love this as a child. And this is why I'm outside of the dance, outside of serving people, outside of looking for money. I actually enjoy doing this. And it exists for the sole purpose of making me happy. It's got absolutely nothing to do with anybody else. So sometimes you need those things that will just center you and ground you. Yes. And then the last one, get paid. Get paid what you're worth. There's nothing that will kill your dream, your passion, quicker than not being compensated fairly for what you do. I have seen it, I have lived it enough the times to now know that this is my mantra. Are you listening? Are you listening closely? I am not losing money that I didn't have anyway. I am not losing money that I didn't have anyway. Send the quote. Be audacious, because you're not losing out on opportunities. You're not losing out on income, especially when you know your worth, when you know your value. Inini, I said it in the beginning. Me, I am the Michelin stars of whatever it is that I do. Anything I touch, babes, anywhere where my name is said, it's top tier. It's quality. It's good vibes. You are going to feel good when my name is said in rooms. And when I enter a space, you are never going to forget that I was there. So now why should I play small? Why should I be, oh no, but let's negotiate. You can miss me. You can miss me with the over negotiations. You can miss me with the trying to make me feel small. Because I have walked the walk and I live my talk. I don't just talk in jay. I live every single thing that I say. And I know the value that I bring. And I am modeling this for my kids. So they need to know, if my mama could do this, I can do this 10 times bigger and better. So get paid your worth, guys. Like, don't be afraid. Add the $10, add the $100, add the $1,000. And if they're not complaining, and if you get one person that will pay your prices without complaining, it means they are there. They are there. And trust me, they are there. So dare to be audacious. Dare to have audacity. I think that is actually my word for 2026. I am just being bold and audacious and believing in the things that I know I can do, because I am that girl. I mean, I can say I'm selling a t-shirt and people will buy. Like, come on now. Is that not God? Like, things are always working in my favor, even the bad things. Anzi, look for the win in the loss, because it's always there. And I know I'm on a winning streak. Always. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I really enjoyed talking about this. And let me know if you like my t-shirt, because I absolutely love it. So yeah, the girlies are going to have a time. And as always, make absolutely no excuses when it comes to you, your health, your wealth, the love that you share with people, for things, experiences. Life is beautiful. So it's up to you to find the beauty in all of it. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.